Hello and welcome back to another episode of Mashup, the show that showcases the skills of the students here at Melbourne Polytechnic. I'm Scott.
And I'm Ariel. And not only do they showcase the skills of the students, we also showcase Melbourne.
Which is a shame, because not a shame, I love Melbourne, but we don't showcase much of Tasmania.
I know, but we do have a big following online.
That's right. A big hello to our Tasmanian audience.
Hi, Nan. Hi, Pop.
And all of their friends as well.
Exactly.
Watching committedly online.
Yeah. The love.
The love.
Feeling
we
the love.
feel it and
Warm
we send
and
it right back
fuzzies.
out to you. But we do have a jam-packed show for you today. What are we looking at,
Certainly
Ariel?
do. Well, we're looking at tattoo artists in Melbourne, and we're also looking at under 16s, the highlights of a football game,
Yeah, a recent grand final.
and a comic book artist as well.
Yes, that's all coming up later in the show. But first up, we're going to be taking a look into the world of creating tattoos.
I was actually getting tattooed and asked the exact same question, how'd you get into tattooing? Started talking about it, and at the time I was a graphic designer and hated my job. Industry was full of douchebags and pretentious wankers, and ended up showing them some of my sketches and my designs and got talking and fell into an apprenticeship.
I was always into art and I needed a career that art could pay. I worked as an illustrator, as a concept artist, as a sign painter. All of those jobs were hard to find. It's hard to find work, constantly finding work. And as a tattooist, I don't have to. They come to me. Yeah.
I think basically getting tattooed was what made me want to be a tattooist. I really liked drawing, and tattooing was a really interesting way of expressing the way I liked to draw as well, because it's just a little bit different from regular drawing, I suppose.
I'm kind of a street tattooist. I do a lot of walk-ins. I don't necessarily have a style that I've sort of gotten known for or used to. I like to do modern, traditional stuff. I like to do portraits. Anything really, anything that comes through the door, I'll do.
I suppose that if I had to say what style I was doing, it would be near traditional, but I sort of pretty early on, so I like almost all styles. It's kind of hard to define what you really want to do, but near traditional is probably the closest. I've been tattooing for about 18 months now, so it's still pretty fresh.
I've been tattooing, it'd be coming up to about 4 years, so I did about a year-long apprenticeship. Been tattooing ever since. Been travelling around the world, so managed to tattoo in a bunch of countries and back into Melbourne.
I was a tattoo artist 4 years now. Yeah, not very long really.
I've been tattooing, it'd be coming up to about 4 years, so I did about a year-long apprenticeship. Been tattooing ever since. Been travelling around the world, so managed to tattoo in a bunch of countries and back into Melbourne.
Well, that looks really cool.
Yeah.
All of them look so passionate about their art.
Brilliantly
Wow.
talented tattoo artists.
Definitely. Very colourful art on their arms as well.
Yeah,
Like,
some great sleeves.
the one that was a graphic artist, that looked really cool
Yeah,
on his arm.
totally.
Most definitely. But Scott, I'm
Yes.
curious, have you ever gotten a tattoo?
Do I have one concealed beneath my shirt or pants? I can't say that I do. I'm not sure that I would. My brother has a great saying. He's like, would you be willing to wear the same T-shirt every day for a year?
True, but you're
Would
not getting
you- no,
a
would you
whole
get-
T-shirt
I know,
tattooed on
but
yourself.
would you get sick of the design that you had on your arm?
True. I did see a guy on TV who got suspenders tattooed onto
That's
his
pretty
body.
cool.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, for something like that, you'd want to maintain the same body shape for the rest of your life, because otherwise it might look a
Well,
little
that's
bit
motivation
different.
for you, isn't it?
Next up, though, we're going to be taking a look into the highlights from a local footy match, but first, to a break. See you soon.
welcome back to Mashup. Up next, we'll be talking about a football game, but first, I'd like to know, Scott.
Yes, tell me more.
What sort of sports did you play when you were youngin'?
Okay, when I was a youngin'.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a youngin'.
A
When I was a
youngin'.
youngin'. I played basketball for about 6 years. Wasn't terribly good, but I'm quite tall, so.
You are. He's got
So
legs
tall.
for miles.
Miles, you can't see. They've actually got a pit below me, just so I can dangle my feet. What else did I play? Actually, this memory just came back to me. But when I was about 6 years old, I was obsessed with golf.
Golf.
Golf,
Wow.
bizarrely, like
Yeah,
had the
for a
golf outfit
6-year-old.
as well.
Oh, can you imagine how small the clubs would have been? That's
Well,
so
they're probably as tall as me. So I was like, oh, not great. What about yourself?
Nice. I did a few different sports when I was younger. A little bit of hockey, a little bit of sailing.
Well, I'm not surprised you say sailing because a little known fact about Ariel is that you come from a family of sailors. And in fact, a relative of yours,
Yes.
maybe once or twice, won the Sydney to Hobart yacht race.
Yes, true story. Our claim to fame.
Claim to fame. I can see why. I'd be very proud if I was that.
Well, I am actually. I am
should
rather
be.
proud of it.
But now let's take a look at the regional football match played up in Bendigo between the Sandhurst Marist Dockers and the Golden Square Junior Football Club. It's
Who
their
will
grand
win?
final, so let's take a look and see who wins.
Hello and welcome. This is the Rod.
And this is the Bear.
And welcome to 2014 footy game of the season. This is the grand final.
Between the Dockers and the Golden Squares, who will triumph? Who will fail? We don't know.
Look at these boys lining up, ready for a big day.
Singing the glorious national anthem. And the ball's been thrown up.
And there it goes.
And they're off.
Oh, he whacked it. Oh, they're running for it already.
The ruck.
Oh, beautiful.
Pick up and ball denied by 18.
And he's
Good
gone.
out.
Who we got here? Oh, a bit of a tackle. Ball
he's
fumbles.
been put
Oh.
down. Oh, there's a free kick being given.
free kick.
What was that high?
And the ball's off again.
Kicks the. Oh, great
Oh,
mark,
great
sliding
mark.
across the ground. Dockers have the ball right now. They're getting ready for the kick.
Number 5's going for it. Oh, he's kicked it.
He kicks it.
And where's it going to go?
Ball gets knocked over the
Oh,
path.
Thumble.
One pass.
Dockers got it.
Two pass. Oh,
Oh, he's
trip.
down.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's gone tackled.
Scrappy play here. The ball's falling around.
There's a referee.
Looks like it's about to be a
Yeah.
ball up. Yeah, good to see. No, it's a free kick. Is it?
Yep, and he's kicked
Yes.
it. And it's going.
And
And
it's
it's
a goal!
Woo!
Dockers score. 6 points on the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That was a very good effort.
Now they're just running back into positions. Oh, look at them go.
Look at those greenies running the field.
With their shirts and their shorts. My God, it's beautiful. What a sport. Oh, number 18's
Number
coming off
18.
with a seeming shoulder injury. This is interesting. And
That's all right. We got a replacement. Number
number
16.
has
Hey.
taken his place for the Dockers. Well, there was also a change for the Golden Squares. We'll see how this affects it. Oh, 32 versus 16 now.
All right, here we go.
Back. Ball's kicked down long.
And 5's got the mark. He's going for it. He's
inside
kicked
the
it.
50. Kicks it.
Oh, it's back. Golden Square's got it.
Good relieving mark by the Golden Squares.
Kicked it long.
And it's,
And he's-
it's
oh,
knocked loose.
Inconceivable.
Great
Dockers got
pressure
it.
by the Dockers.
Oh,
Oh, but
tackle
they're brought
down.
down by the Golden Square. Oh, a bit of a scuffle. Oh,
And the whistle's been blown.
no, it's ball up. Here we go. The referee, still don't know his name. He's coming up for the ball up.
Let's just call him Pete.
Pete, good old Pete.
Pete's up.
Had a couple of bevs with Pete the other night, and it was
Ah,
beautiful.
number- Going more
There we
Thumble.
go.
Ah, number 4's got it. Docker's gone. He's gone long.
4-3, kicks it.
Oh, he's kicked it
Kicks
long.
Beautiful ball down the line.
Beautiful. Oh, it's a bit of a Thumble.
fumbled.
Docker's got it back.
Oh, is that a free kick has been given?
No, it's going. It's up. It's up.
It's up. Oh,
And he's got it. Good mark.
mark just inside 50.
Right,
Probably
22.
about a. Oh, it kicks it. Kicks it down the line. It's caught again in front of the goals. We're about
Speed
25
again.
metres out. Can he make this distance? You know, he's missed a lot from this range, and frankly, I don't know if he can do it
Oh,
today.
still early, mate. Still
The
early.
pressure is on. This is the grand final. Will he be able to succeed? Here he goes. He's spinning the ball. He's spinning the ball.
Getting his edge on.
Oh, he's getting ready. Oh, but he hasn't pulled his socks up. Do you reckon that'll affect his
I think it
performance?
will. And he's going for
Rookie
it.
mistake. He runs, taking his steps.
And he's got the kick.
Kicks it clean and true. Oh, and he
Oh.
scores. Well, there you go. I called it wrong.
If you can't kick it out,
Mark hat. God, he loves that hat.
He's going to get
He
those
once
boys
Jumped
going.
in front of a train to get that hat. Now we're talking over him talking, so this
So,
might will be cut it out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll be cut.
They're pretty excited. The boys have had a good day and they've finished off what was been a really good year for them. So yeah, feel pretty good at the moment. Look, I think with kids as such, it's about just trying to make sure they enjoy what they're doing and teaching about the game. So the more we can sort of teach the kids as footballers as such and also to enjoy the sport they're playing, I think that helps them stay in the game for a lot longer and hopefully they become senior footballers themselves and have a good career that way. So I think that's probably what inspires you to keep going and help the kids out. 10 years with the juniors, so yeah, it's been a long time. I'm not sure next year. Both my boys will actually go up to under 18s next year, so probably a year of actually just watching footy rather than coaching. So it's been a long time coaching, so it might be time to have a year off and have a spell. We'll wait and see.
This has been a great game. The Docs have taken it. 31 points, just amazing.
Well done, the Dockers.
A very well-deserved win at 31 points. Those kids have got some talent. And the Sandhurst Marist Dockers, can I just say, is the home of Geelong's captain, Joel Selwood.
That's an interesting
Apparently
fact.
that's where he started out, up in Bendigo. So there you go. But tell me, are you into AFL that much?
I really don't know anything about AFL. I haven't
can I
even
just
been
say
to the
that
MCG
You've
yet.
never been to the MCG?
No,
I'll have to take you. We'll
it's
go
on my
and see a
list of
match
things
next
to
year.
do.
But she's like,
Nick,
not interested.
No, that would be
Football,
great.
never.
No, the
No, but
atmosphere.
I can kind of get that though, because you grew up in Perth. Whilst you've been in Melbourne for a couple of years,
But there's,
is there
I mean,
a big
they've got the
football
Dockers and the
community?
Eagles and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, there's a fairly big football community. Not as big as Melbourne, though.
Because I was about to say, in Melbourne, we're a little bit crazier about sport.
Yeah, a little bit crazy. Oh, wow.
But next up, we're going to be taking a look into creating comic books.
But first, we'll have an ad break.
See you soon. And we're back.
And we'll be talking about Melbourne comic book artist and writer Matt Kime and his new comic book, The Bulletproof Kid.
That's right.
But first, I want to know, Scott,
Yes.
if you could have a special power, superpower even, what would it be?
Ooh, would I be bulletproof? Would I be the bulletproof kid? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
I probably wouldn't be because it would be helpful, but I just hope to avoid being shot. Just period. So if I could choose any superpower, I'd probably fly.
Flying is a good one, I
Yeah.
guess. You'd have to like wear some goggles and stuff. And you might swallow a few bugs.
Can I say? Well, that's true. You keep your mouth closed. But what a cool party trick would that be?
Yeah, really
It's like,
cool.
does anyone want a drink? You fly to the bar.
Anyone want to come with?
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be cool.
What about yourself?
I'd be interested in either teleportation or time travel.
Okay,
That'd
can
be
I
really
say
cool.
both of those? That's a genius answer. That's almost better than flying. Because with teleportation and time travel, you have the bonus of being able to travel anywhere in the world. Say, oh, I've got a spare 10 minutes. I'm
You
going to go
get
get a
there
baguette
really
in Paris
quickly,
and eat it on
as
the
opposed
Seine.
to flying, which might
Exactly.
take some time.
I'd be flying to Paris. You'd have gone there 6 times already.
Yes, I would have.
That's all right. Well, let's take a look at Matt Kime and the Bulletproof Kid.
Batman, Spider-Man, Superman, and The Flash. These are some of the names that are associated with some of the biggest blockbusters known to man. But where did they come from, you might ask? And more importantly, who are the faces behind these marvelous iconic creations to man? Matt Kime is an Australian comic book writer / artist from Melbourne. Matt has been in the comic book circuit for 2 years now and has helped produce fine titles such as Tales to Admonish, Black and White, and That Bulletproof Kid.
So, Matt, can you tell us a little bit about what motivated you to go into the comic book industry?
Sure. I've been a lifetime fan of comics, so it just seemed natural that I would start making my own because I've read so many and I've always enjoyed drawing, painting. So it just seemed like a natural progression that I'd start to write my own stories and illustrate them and sell them, try and get people to be interested in them.
you have any particular style to be comics that you produce?
No, well, some people might think so. I like to think that I do a lot of different styles within the comics. The Tales to Admonish comics that I do, the author and I try to emulate some of the styles from yesteryear, from the golden age of comics. So sometimes I'll try and mimic somebody's style. So like Jack Kirby, for example, is a famous comic artist, and one of our stories was very similar in theme to the kind of stuff he would do. So I copied his style. Didn't copy it, it was a tribute to him. Yeah, I copied him. Yeah.
During the times when you're not making comic books, what do you do?
I think about making comic books.
Speaking of which, are you working on any projects at the moment?
I'm always working on projects, heaps on. My main thing, I guess, my main two things, Tales to Admonish, which was always just going to be a one-off, but now it looks like we're going to do hundreds of them. And that Bulletproof Kid, which is my baby. It's my character here. Isn't he cute? He's the one which I've invented. He's sort of like my Spider-Man, but way cooler and tougher. He could kick Spider-Man's butt, and he's bulletproof. So what else do you want? Find us on Facebook, Tales to Admonish, that Bulletproof Kid. Me, Matt Kime, find me. You know, I'm always looking for friends, even if they're fake Facebook ones. Live long and prosper and be excellent to each other and party on dudes.
That Bulletproof Kid looks so cool. I definitely want to pick up a copy.
Me too.
Hopefully, Matt Kime can send us one courtesy. What's that PO box? PO Box, Mashup Melbourne.
I don't know.
300? Sure, just send us all of your comic books.
Unfortunately, this is the end of another episode of Mashup.
That's right.
But you can catch up through YouTube and Facebook. What is it, Instagram and Twitter?
Instagram, Twitter, and of course on Channel 31's website on their Catch Up TV search.
Yeah.
That's right.
c31.org.
That's right.
Yeah.
Very good. But to take us out tonight, we have a band, Little Miss Remembering.
With the song Tiny Pot of Jelly. Cool name.
It's a very cool name.
We'll see you next week, though.
That's right. Bye, guys.
Suburban town, a town of mystery and intrigue. Trying to keep ahead of me, velociraptor sitting on a tiny pot of jelly with a backpack. Think that when you're feeling slightly chatty, chatty, bang, bang, something on a Sunday. Something on a Sunday.